Narcissistic individuals have a knack for strutting around, doing whatever they want to whoever they want. And then the second that somebody dares to say no to them, somebody can potentially expose them, it causes a narcissistic injury, and if needed, they morph into the victim of the reality that they created and make those around them feel and look like the problem. One of the most common tactics of a narcissistic individual to avoid accountability or to get their needs met is playing the victim. More often than not, genuine victims often feel like they're walking on eggshells around the narcissist, afraid to set them off, wondering how everything always seems to be their fault and the narcissist is never in the wrong, too afraid to speak up, too afraid to question them about anything. Because when they do, the victim narcissist morphs into the victim of how you're just out to get them, or you don't care about them, or you've never been there for them, so you're the one that feels terrible. Not only do they do this, they usually do it in a way where they get other people to take their side and look poorly on you. The victim narcissist will go all out to deny their actions. When confronted, they will simply deny any wrongdoing. Or if they've been vicious with their tongue towards you, they will turn around and just claim, does the truth hurt? They weren't in the wrong. It's you that can't handle the insults that's the problem. They turn it around and make you feel like you're the one that's overreacting, that you're the one that's imagining things, that you're the one who is going crazy. They go all out to shift the blame. They don't take ownership for any of their mistakes. They pass that on to somebody else. It's always the apprentice who didn't listen to them correctly. It's always their partner who wasn't caring enough, or the new supply that just wouldn't leave them alone. They go all out to blame and shame everybody else. They're often describing themselves and their own behaviour in this. They can turn around and just claim, if you hadn't, then I wouldn't. They go all out to make other people feel responsible for everything they do wrong. They will dismiss other people's feelings. Now you have to walk on eggshells around their feelings, pay attention to their feelings, tend to their feelings. They're not interested in yours whatsoever. When you share how their behaviour has hurt you, they brush it off and accuse you of overreacting or being too sensitive. They make it seem like it's your fault for having emotions. Yet when you call them out on their behaviour, they make out that you're the one that's out to get them, that you're attacking them, that you don't care about them. They are some of the most frustrating people you can deal with because you can't have that conversation with them. They go into the victim. And if they can't get you to feel sorry for them, they get everyone else to feel sorry for them and come after you. They go all out to exaggerate their struggles. They're some of the most negative people you could ever meet. And there's plenty of negative things to happen in the world. There's plenty of reasons why people can feel negative. The victim narcissist looks for the negative to control the narrative. They make stories up of their past to get people to sympathise with them. They love to paint themselves out as the ultimate victim. They'll talk about how hard life is or how hard life has been. And as life can be hard, you can't help but feel sorry for them and want to show them that life isn't that bad. Life can be good. They make you feel guilty for not being more supportive of their dreams that they neglect and fail to follow up on. And when something happens, they don't see that obstacles happen in life and you have to work around it. They see it as, oh, everyone's out to get me. Nothing ever works out for me. And nothing ever works out for them because they never stick around long enough for it to work out. They quit at the first hurdle and blame anybody and everybody else. They go all out to withhold information, but there's a big woe is me if anyone fails to tell them something out of fear of upsetting them, even though it's nothing personal or nothing to do with them. The narcissist will go all out to keep things from you and then blame you when you don't know what's going on, like you're supposed to be a mind reader. It's their way to make you feel like you're not doing enough or you're not paying them enough attention. They go all out to turn others against you. So the second you've had enough of their behaviour and you choose to place those boundaries and no longer react, no longer engage in the conversations that don't go anywhere with them, they get offended. And they go smearing your name to people. They go lying to people. The woe is me. How you're the one that doesn't like them. After all they've done for you. And because they're so good at playing the victim, people fall for it just like you probably once did, just like most of us have done, and take the narcissist side. They go all out to paint everybody else as the villain and themselves as the victim. They never question what they did wrong. They question everybody else. They look to isolate people and leave people feeling alone and misunderstood and like they're the issue. And perhaps they've made a mistake cutting the narcissist off. They go all out to gaslight people. When you try to bring up their toxic behaviour, their hurtful behaviour, their negative behaviour, when you try to explain things to them or help them in achieving something, they get offended by this. But they twist it. They accuse you of being the issue. They accuse you of not caring about them. You of not being there for them. They accuse you of overreacting to situations. They get you questioning your own memory, your own motives, and your own sanity. And they stay all sweetness and light, like they were never the issue. It's important to recognise these patterns of behaviour within others so you don't get trapped or drawn in to their manipulation. Trust your instincts. You do know, even if you don't feel like you know. Set healthy boundaries such as psychological, emotional and physical distance, and remember that you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect, not blamed for everything that the narcissist does wrong. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot get no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery. 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain. Behind the Mask, the rise of the narcissist, which is a new book, which is hopefully the first in a series of 3 novels. And then there is a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding narcissistic and emotional abuse. If anyone would like to check those out, they are all available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.